Hey guys, it's Clay from Clear Critique. It's obvious that much of today's film and TV industry is trying to score inclusivity points with their casting, marketing, and story themes. And one of the biggest phrases you'll read in written during the lunch break articles is strong female character. Sometimes this archetype is written with a level of subtlety and professionalism, other times it's lazy, pandering drivel.
I need you to fix his suit.
The suit is literal perfection.
It will be. When it fits a woman.
Oh, that hurt. And when I say strong female characters, I mean in action films. And with that set up, I want to quickly talk about the film Hanna from 2011, how it excels at crafting a complex female protagonist, and also why the movie kicks serious ass. Let's go. The story begins with our protagonist living in the Arctic with her father. Her daily routine is one of constant training, mental and physical. She can hunt, fight, speak several languages, and recite innumerable facts about any given topic. However, as she reaches adolescence, she grows increasingly curious about the outside world. Her father, seeing this, gives her the option to enter society, with the knowledge that by doing so, both of them will be hunted by shady government operatives. Hanna says yes, and the two make their separate ways to Central Europe while trying to avoid a drawling Kate Blanchett and her team of craftwork enthusiasts and April O'Neil from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The film functions very well as an action thriller. While none of the fight scenes I would call mind-blowing, there are a couple exciting sequences. One involves a long take in a subway station, the other is a harmonious dance between visuals, editing, sound design, and music. Out of all the badass little girl characters I've seen in film, Hanna is the only one I can really buy during combat. Saoirse Ronan's training for the film paid off, she does all of her own stunts, and the choreography keeps every exchange fast and brutal.
Jesus.
It's the character development where Hanna shines. Instead of writing a female who is amazing at everything from the get-go and calling it empowerment, here we get a character who, at first, you could argue is barely even a person. Her life is training and instructions. She has affection for her father and dogs, expresses exultation at the first sight of jets, but Hanna is so isolated from society that when she meets up with a family in Morocco, she appears almost feral by contrast. The director even designed the character to look like a wolf. She doesn't even have likes and dislikes, really. In fact, when she lists them in a prepared speech as a way to blend in, it only makes her look freakish.
We live at number 7 Weisinger Platz. I like literature and sport, in particular tennis and athletics. I go to school at the Klaus Kohl Gymnasium, and my best friends are Rudi, Gunther, and Clara Schließ.
They sound fun.
Upon meeting and spending time with this family on vacation, Hanna discovers these basic traits, interests, and exchanges. The first bit of music she hears in her life are Moroccan women singing while washing clothes in a creek. That night, she listens to a Muslim call to prayer, and later on, some Spanish guitar. Understandably, she is transfixed. As someone who's been to Morocco and Spain and heard calls of prayer and Spanish guitar in person, I can't fathom how overwhelming it would be for those to be some of your first musical experiences. Through her short trip with this group, Hanna experiences moments of awkwardness, tenderness, and peace. There isn't a single scene that serves no purpose, for even the smallest moments act as a block of humanity, stacking up and constructing Hanna into a fuller person. This alone could have been the whole story, some coming-of-age film making the rounds on social media. Hell, film in over 12 years, take the plot and drama away, and get nominated for Best Picture. Yet her blossoming as a person and the danger she is in build side by side, and you never feel like you're watching two jarring genres. While she's discovering who she can be and wants to be, she's being hunted by people based on who they think she is. Her arc is not about achieving her goals, it's not winning, it's finding what she wants and what makes her tick. She begins as a strong female character and ends as a strong female character, and the stark difference between them shows just how much depth this 3-word description can offer if you put in the work. And it's not just the writing. With the right director, you can portray just as much character development through the visuals. The film is colorful, occasionally trippy, and often beautiful, but without pretentiousness. Good cinematography looks nice, great cinematography looks nice with purpose. Take this scene, where she experiences her first kiss with her new friend Sophie. The entire sequence is done in close-ups, sometimes on individual parts like a hand or eyeball. The lighting is reddish and romantic, and because there are people nearby, they both have to whisper. All of this, as well as the obvious fact that they are lying close facing each other, make us feel this intimacy. But what separates the great directing from good is how all of this serves not just as intimacy, but growth. Up until this point, Hanna and Sophie are only shown in contrast, differences in elevation, lighting, there's often physical space between them. Then they get dressed for a double date and look similar in appearance and share fleeting moments in frame. The date ends hilariously.
I just wanted a kiss.
Hanna! Should I let him go?
As opposed to what? Yes, you should let him go.
And now they're here, having had a short little adventure, and you see how everything I mentioned, the lighting, the use of close-ups, are important because they are applied to them both evenly. They share the style. Both the direction and plot have brought them together. That is how you write character dynamics through more ways than the script. The film never loses focus on her journey with some cheesy one-liners or winks to meme culture.
The question is, what are those?
Hanna doesn't strike poses or at any point betray the character. As much as she changes, she remains Hanna. I'm not saying every film with a woman at the center needs to copy this movie. In fact, I'm saying the opposite. Watch it for inspiration, but don't treat it like a formula. You want to produce a strong female character? Ignore the hashtags and stats. Establish flaws and obstacles, give her a quest to go on. Map out relationships with others and ponder how what's in the frame can help portray what's in the script. It sounds hard because it is. So to make it easier, have some fun with it. Write a character that you want to know more about, and see it through. Then by the end, you won't wonder whether you've created a strong female character. You'll already know. So what other films have strong female characters? Comment below. If you want to support the channel, please subscribe, hit the bell for updates, and follow me on Twitter and Letterboxd. As always, thanks for watching.